tackle that problem. Okay. Made in Nigerian vehicle 2017 deadline. Then choose you didn't mention anything about, you didn't say much about the textile industry during your presentation. So one more about it. Then the last one, you talk more about improvement of trade and increase in need. But the report we have for present from the Bureau that is stated that there's a drop of about 2.08 trillion in trade. What are the factors responsible for that? And instead of that water, earlier this year, the non-oil exports nosedived. And since then, we've not had anything about it. And yes, the non-oil export, there was a decrease in the revenue. So what can you tell us one about it? Thank you.
My name is Pastor Jason Wong, National President of the Organization for Unity and Government Society. We speak for the children of the future. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have all witnessed, we have had the Honorable Minister of Trade, Ministerial Investment. And we have seen what said. This is an administration that some people sat in the kitchen room to take a decision that it must go simply because of a foreign contract they signed that has nothing to do with you or me. We voted Dr. Goodluck Jonathan and we resolved to hold him directly accountable for the promises he made. Now he's delivering on the promises. Somebody wants to take the ball out of our hand. It will never happen. It will never happen. I don't care who that person is. It will never happen. Now, honorable ministers, they have introduced me to the honorable minister of national planning because I have an investment portfolio worth 50 billion. And I had him with him and he said, I should talk to you. My friend, honorable minister of information did that from there. I'm bringing my proposals and I'm hoping that you will do according to the spirit and the letter of representation here. Mr. President, are you listening to me? So, the honorable minister of information, he's my friend and comrade. I want to ask you, this platform is the greatest legacy that this administration has given us. It's a family meeting where we tell ourselves the truth, whether it is bitter or it's sweet. So, honorable minister, what legal framework have you put in place with the National Assembly? I was discussing it with your chairman, Abagbe. Tell them, I will need a legal framework that will institutionalize this ministerial platform to transcend the Jonathan administration. So another agent will come in here and write it out and then we move to a boss. Those of us four people who have a voice to be able to confront you and hold you accountable for the promises you make.
That the president should give challenges to our engineers, scientists, technologists, universities, polytechnics, to produce a way forward and to produce things that will help this country develop technologically and scientifically. And the second thing I have to say is that we have said that we don't have enough manpower, necessary manpower to man our borders. And I want to suggest that our Air Force and our police should be mandated by the President to use their helicopters to help man or monitor our borders, to avoid terrorists coming in the spirit of ECOWAS to come and start causing problems with this country. The other thing being on child abuse, I've seen a lot of children being abused, and I've seen a lot of children hawking a lot of things, granotes, water, pure water, and all that, everything horrible. But we are saying in this country that we don't want children to be abused. But on daily basis, children are being abused in this country. And I keep wondering why that should be. Government should, yes, it's not the government should do something about that. Thank you.
Thank you for the lecture.
My name is Dr. Hausa, and I'm working with.
Can I have your attention, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Go ahead.
My name is Dr. Hausa, and I'm working with China Radio International Hausa Service. And I have two questions. The first thing I want to is to see your point of view about the investments that Chinese companies are doing here in Nigeria, and what kind of achievements are bringing to the economic growth of China. And the second thing is about, you know that there are so many Chinese companies, not only the big companies, but also so many small companies and entrepreneurs, they enter Nigeria market. So what kind of suggestions that you want to give these Chinese companies, especially the small Chinese investors?
Good afternoon, honorable ministers and leaders of this country, wonderful days. I'm Mazi Chidikyo, Day Africa. Honorable Minister of Trade and Investments, I'm quite impressed by the 43% reduction of imports, which you have recorded so soon. And I'm also amazed that our gross up to 56% reduction from textile imports. I'm here to get into that actually, but this is coming from you, I want to blame. There is an issue you raised, that is authentication of facts and figures pertaining to fiscal policies and financial reports in the country. We have had a running battle with statistics that give us headache. And when we quote one source, another source will debunk it. If you can go ahead and synergize, let's say the Ministerial Committee with NEPO and National, what do you call it, National Planning Commission, to have a central figure where we can source information that is authenticated, so that each time we have something like job tracking, job creation, job losses, we have data like that, we'll be able to go to certain areas and source it, and when we quote, will not be taken aback or even misled. Because ourselves in this civil society, we do things that people want to believe that is credible, but when we have figures that are not right, I think our case is made bad, and I think you have to improve on that. And then, Minister of Information, sir. Well, Minister of Information, sir, sorry to come to you, it's not your day, but it's always convenient for you. There is something I can remember the Minister of National Planning said on this platform. And I'm quoting, that's Honorable Minister of National Planning, Dr. Samson. He said, I come from the banking sector, where management and shareholders usually hold annual general meetings, AGM. But this one, Ministerial platform, is the national AGM, the biggest of them all. Let us continue the meeting with you as shareholders of both. I want to take you up on that, sir. Can we continue this meeting, giving it a legal deed, so that Nigerians, from the investment angle, where Dr. can own this very political platform by sponsoring it, corporate Nigeria, coming into it, and see that and make it a legacy. Thank you very much.
My name is I want to find out from you, when you talk about trade and investment, talk about consumers. I have observed that Nigeria doesn't have good consumer acts that gives consumer power to actually fight issues of consumer rights. So I'm aware that there's actually an act as for asking what is like being delayed. What are you doing about it?
My name is Aminu Abdiyeke, CEO of UNESCO Media Services. My Honorable Minister, I just want to appreciate Honorable Minister. When I brought my case, Minister handed over the case to Minister of Police Affairs, and immediately they swing into action. The robbers have not been seen for past 4 years. The police arrested the robber the following day. In fact, the IG called me, apologized on behalf of the Nigerian police. So I appreciate the Honorable Minister of Information, and I wish you will make us have a sense of belonging. We now know that we are Nigerians. So we really appreciate you. I don't know whether this platform can still come up again. And second, but now the level of the state centers, it has gone down totally. I went to one of the centers recently. When I was interviewing the head of center, there's nothing to write about it. They don't have anything to work with. And you as a journalist, and you know so much about the information, I will appreciate information so much. I want you to do something before your tenure is end that to make, but don't allow, they already allowed the national orientation to take over the states, which is not supposed to be. So please do something, sir.
Okay, thank you, Anachi. Let's put our hands together for the police for a job well done from this platform. Thank you.
I'm back to my question is, I see that the ministry is doing less with the civil society in the area of also promoting their works within Nigerians and right. And I want to say at this point that I think there is need for the Nigerians that are doing it right locally to be giving grants and awards under SMEs. And also let them be volunteers. We're looking at that. If there are volunteers, people like us can come on board to share our knowledge, like Joseph in the Bible. Yes, if those Joseph, there are Joseph in here, there are other places that will be able to tell you this is what is going on, this is how to do about it. Thank you.
Mr. Koya, yes. Just came here to register my debt for gratitude to the Information Minister.
Speak louder.
I am here to register my debt of gratitude to the Information Minister for his vision and thoughtfulness in running this ministerial platform. Indeed, I believe that through the years to come, the vision he has enunciated in this ministerial platform has been invigorated in this system, the addressed by the very system of what we are seeing today. I'm sure we will not know when we just going in the street. I have two things to say. One, recently, I rushed to this hall, and incidentally, this guy was saying what he said. In the days of the 1980s, when I grew up, I reckoned with information test centers in the state. How come that this cannot happen again? Honorable Ministers, part of the mandate and what we do to Nigerians, the wonderful job they are doing for this generation is to invigorate and strengthen those information centers and information management. Two, I wish that respondents to what the ministers say will be given a minimum of 1 minute. Because 1 second is minimum. Some people will say they are less than 1 second. But let's take 1 minute because if you observe all the respondents and all of that, 20 minutes is not too much when 3 ministers appear on the platform. Finally, let me also wish and say thank you to your team because it is all of them that made it to work.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Last one.
Thank you.
My name is Zariah Kucha, I report for Radio Nigeria. My question is to the Honorable Minister of Trade and Investments. Sir, I want to know what your ministry is doing to encourage local investors. The Minister of Information has paid glowing tribute to innocent voters. I was there, I saw the good works the man do. My question is on patronage. I've never seen any of our ministers being driven in innocent voters and women. I want a situation we will make it a policy to encourage local investors by actually patronizing many Nigerian products. And I assure you that ours is leadership by example. And I'm very sure that very soon I'll see my minister driving one with the jeep of innocent and the other ministers. That is one. Second is Brazil, we all know, we started assembly very at the same time. Nigeria had 3 assembly vehicle plants. Brazil has gone a long way to produce vehicles. Nigeria is a country where, on a daily basis, you see latest cars, in the influence of latest cars manufactured in the developed countries. What are you doing today to discourage this? Because we wouldn't want to see new cars coming in. So what are you doing to take a view for a country like India, which is a developing country and does not import cars? That's
Okay, thank you. Well, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reaction from the public. May I now invite you on agro-processing for SMEs. But Nigerian businessmen are complaining about lack of consular section to handle the issuance of visas to Netherlands for business transactions in that country. What are you doing to ensure that this problem is resolved? Then from one Akingbola from Lagos comes this one. He said, Honorable Minister, you have described Nigeria as a big market with the right demography and a country that has one of the highest return on investment. Honorable Minister, why are you saying so in spite of the challenges that this country is facing, particularly in terms of security, power, and infrastructure? Then from one Ade Balogun, still from Lagos, Balogun wants to know, what was your mission or the mission of the Nigerian government to China? How much is the federal government borrowing from China? And what is the nature of the loans in the trade and investment sector, sir? Please explain. Then another one said, what is really making China to invest in Nigeria? Is it because of her economy? It's experienced a downturn? Then from Edith Kolowale from Ekiti. She is saying that there are fears in many African countries, including Nigeria, that China brings in a lot of skilled and unskilled Chinese whenever they are doing business and squeeze out the local personnel, thereby encouraging unemployment rate in this country. What is your take on this, Honorable Minister? Then from Mr. Ode from Calabar, he said, we have numerous free trade zones coming up in Nigeria. What is the ministry doing to ensure that they are viable and functional? These are the set of questions from me. I will now call on my colleague to please come forward and ask his own set of questions. Yaya Roma.
Honorable Minister, sir, what are you doing to improve technology development in order to attract investment in Nigeria, especially in the area of electronic chips? And how do you intend to revitalize the textile industry in the country? From Chin Alo in
This one comes in from Afolabi Akinkweli in Akure, Ondo State. Dear Minister and the Chief Executive Officer of a communications company based in Akure, Ondo State, we appreciate your work and concerns about Nigerian industries. Sir, I'm interested in knowing, do you have such provision for industrialists or any benefit of such? From Jeremiah Sampson in Cuba via email, and the same question was asked by James Jigo. The effort being made by the Minister of Trade and Investment, especially in the area of sugar production, is quite interesting. What effort is the ministry making to revive the sugar company at Washington policy? Please kindly provide in-depth information on my question, please. What is the ministry doing to enable Nigerian entrepreneurs gain acceptance in credible online payment processing system, notably PayPal? We see most neighboring African countries with even smaller economy having access to such foreign investment opportunities. Another question from the same person, Christiana Hall in Brazil, by email. As a Nigerian residing here in Brazil, assuming I place an order for goods through the various banking options when I get to Nigeria to an established company, say in mainland China or Brazil, and subsequently received incomplete or no goods, what available options do I have, or where do I go to seek redress? From Enya Imara in Calabar, Rosiva, do you have branches across the Federation where Nigerians could go to access on-the-spot advice or assistance regarding how to promote investment initiatives? The second question from the same person, I am of the opinion that most Nigerians are uninformed about opportunities in foreign trade and investment. Please make it a lot better in that sector. This one comes in from a reporter for the news agency of Nigeria. The Japanese government recently pledged a $32 billion investment package for Africa. As a follow-up to that, the Japanese ambassador to Nigeria visited the Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment on July 1st to discuss what Nigeria needs to do to access the package. My question is, what is Nigeria's share of the package? 2. What step is the federal government, through your ministry, taking to access it? And finally, from Abayo Niadeola in Accra, Ghana, their email. This one is for the Honorable Minister of Information. As the most populous country in Africa and a driving force for democracy in West Africa, is it possible to introduce your ministerial platform to other West African countries to start with? Thank you.
Well, thank you, Yaya. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the floor is now open for members of the public. If you do have any question, please raise up your hands. Come forward, tell us your name, the organization you represent, and thereafter you ask your question. The gentleman far behind there with the books or papers. Yes, madam. Come forward.
Just wait until you
If I don't call you, if you come, I will give you the opportunity. So remain where you are.
Let's talk.
Thank you.
Honorable Minister Sir, my name is Femi and I report from National University. My question is this: despite the giant strike that the President's administration has made in terms of cement production, price has remained very high. Honorable Minister Sir, I want to ask you, is price crash not part of the game of the backward integration policy?
Thank you. Next.
My name is Frank Ochibo, and I report for the Nation Ministerial. My question, sir, is to the Abuja Commodity Exchange Commission. We'd like to know, sir, if the commission, the Abuja Exchange, is still in existence. Because as a matter of fact, we've not been hearing anything from that area, and we don't really know. Nigerians want to know exactly what they are doing and how relevant it is, and who they've been partnering with, because the commission has been very, very quiet. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next. Yes, on this road. Please take it together.
My name is Harris Naru. I report for President Lagos of Nigeria. So there's a group, an event management company by the name Esteem Media Concept. They are claiming that they are organizing an industrial award, a national industrial award, in conjunction with your ministry. So I want to know, sir, if your ministries are aware of that.
My name is Comrade Ayolamo, representing what have you done so far to sensitize the general youth, e.g. undergraduate, graduate, and non-educated young ones, towards trade and investment to assist or improve the crisis of unemployment among the youth and Nigeria in general? Which way or how do you go about exposing Nigerians into trade and investment? What is the role of students in your activities and in your policies? Can you give us ratio or numbers of people that have benefited from your activities as efforts since 2 years of your stay as the head of industry, trade and investment under the medical report of Mr. President and good luck giving you an but we need to commend your humbleness and absolute response to move trade and investment to the next level, to tackle growing crisis of Nigerian unemployment issue in the African continent.
Good afternoon. My name is Matthew Ayola, and I report for Radio Nigeria. Honorable Minister, I just to get the record straight. In monetary terms, I would like to know how much of the heavy hike you have recorded so far foreign direct investment in the last 2 years. Just to get, because the one I can give all the right figures in monetary terms. The second one, you came on board, you talked about employment generation in the area of free trade zone, about 1 million jobs. I'd like to know the update on this. Thank you.
Yes, the next person after which the pastor. Go ahead.
Honorable Minister, sir, I'm Arigos Isaac. I report for the News Agency of Nigeria. Sir, I want to ask, is the 2017 deadline for making Nigerian people still visible? And if not, what are...
Because everyone deserves to be heard and be listened to. But I may now be in interest of time and no questions raised. But if for any reason I don't provide a question specific, I'll talk around it, and what I say should be able to cover your question. But if you desire or want to ask more questions, feel free, email me, sheikhmaganga@hotmail.com. Now, to the question on importation and subsidized goods, the first question, and I think a number of people raised it. We recorded a significant increase in what has happened. But you're right to raise it. It's one of the things that is killing our industry. So the first thing we have to do is identify the source. and the type of goods that are affected. That Son has done already very well. So I can tell you where 80-90% of the subsidized goods are coming from, and I can tell you which products are mostly affected. The second thing is to raise the escalating to the highest level. We have escalated it to the President. The President is fully aware. And as a result of that, the President directed his son, CPC, NADA, do a presentation to him challenging the National Economic Committee. The President also directed that the same presentation be given to the National Assembly. Those two things have been done. As a result of that, the acts of these organizations are now being amended to make sure there are stiffer penalties for anyone caught bringing in substandard goods. If you look at the act today, it's very, very good. And that's why anybody, everybody, or most people do it. So the act is going to the second hearing is going to the National Level of Thinking. We've had second today, so we're going to take the act and you will see significant changes. But until we do that, we have not other things. Meaning that I did talk about e-registration of all importers and imported goods in the country, so you can trace any substandard between the importer and the manufacturer. We're talking to the high-risk countries which we have identified, and the major ones have agreed that once we find such substances and report to them, they will blacklist those companies. So that is what we have done. Not what we agreed, but what we have actually done to address that issue. The second question was on the Joint Committee. I didn't talk about that. I didn't talk that we now, that is saying that we now have Investor Affairs Committee and also Big Business Committee. Their job is to hear the complaints of people doing businesses locally, because we have to take care of our local businessmen. And they have complained that when you look at our tariff, some of them, when they were not many years ago, some goods were misclassified. So it's possible that the tariff for a raw material may actually be lower than the tariff for a finished good that is not being produced in the country. If you look at ICT, it's mostly affected, and other sectors have been affected. So what we have done is look at the whole tariff and make sure that we move all those constraints and make sure that it's focused. Now, today, compared when it was done many years ago, we were not producing most of those goods. We were heavy importers of goods, so it was heavily focused on importation. But now we have so many producers, manufacturers in the country across the value chain. And we have to recognize that in setting the tariff for raw materials, semi-processed, and finished goods. That is why we have done that, and that's the objective of that exercise. You talked about Netherlands, that yes, when I went to Netherlands, I did agree with my counterpart there that they will come and set up agro-industrial zone in the country. The interesting thing is that they have funds of 600 or 670 million for their nationals to invest outside them. And we're going to access part of this money. And they have indicated that they're interested in an agri-industrial zone. But one of the issues about the visa, again, that came up in our bilateral discussion with my counterpart in Netherlands. And we've seen them spoken twice since my visit. And she has agreed to look at it and make sure that they have an embassy here dealing with people who want to travel over there. So that also has been dealt with. You talked about the issue of China. They were not talking about China. What was about the Chinese tech to have a habit of actually investing or bringing their people into skilled labor and unskilled labor into the country. I think from evidence of what we have seen, that may have been something that was happening in the past, but not more recently. You see, every country has its own laws, and anyone, whether Chinese, whether Brazilian, whether Indonesian, have to comply with Nigerian laws in terms of immigration. And there are people that you can bring into the country, it's tied to your level of investment, and it's what they call enforcement of that, and we have been enforcing that far more recently. I will tell you that most of the Chinese companies that are doing the construction work in this country, most of them, when you look at their books, they have less than 10% of Chinese operating in the country. In fact, some of them now, part of it is that they are setting up people, if you look at CCECC, for example, they set up a rail accessories manufacturing plant in the group here, and we are here, that when I went there, there's a plane just women from the village. Now we have more people working there and all that. So they are actually employing people locally. And that group, for example, have close to about $10 billion investment in the country and have more than 100 projects in the country. If you look at the Lekki Free Zone, then it is most 60% owned by the parents. So it's a matter of enforcing a regulation, which we have started doing. We have close to 200 entities actually operating in this sector. One question was what are the small businesses in China? There's a lot of information, and I'm encouraging them to come and set up here. The market is here, the raw material is here. Or partner with our SMEs here to work together. There was a question about youth. You cannot run this economy if you don't take a quantity advantage, demography advantage. You cannot run this economy properly. So we know we have a young population. Therefore, any economic strategy has to take cognizance of that and has to have a provision for the youth. That is why I told you that we're catching them young when we talk about SMEs. That is why I said that each secondary school today is taking enterprise development. I have a staff dedicated to university and secondary school programs. It is because of that that we set up the UNIDEM, the University Enterprise Development Program, to encourage enterprise development in secondary school universities. And we're doing that at the secondary school as well. In terms of opportunities, you're right. When you see where I see it, you see so many opportunities. There are just so many opportunities to make money in Nigeria. What we need is just, what we are trying to do is whether do a monthly or quarterly magazine where we can share some of these opportunities, or television program where we can bring these and let Nigerians be aware of some of these opportunities. Just think about the value chain of anything. You see the opportunities there. So we want to encourage more Nigerians to share these opportunities with them. We are in a privileged position. We see them every day. And we need to be able to enable fellow Nigerians to take advantage of this. There's a point about local patronage. I think that was great. And the issue of local patronage, I agree with you entirely. That is why you see that this ministry meeting has been championing what we call buy Nigeria, bring jobs. In fact, we told we should not be buying Nigeria, bring jobs, buy Nigeria, bring jobs. Because there are some people who do not know what Nigeria means. What we're saying when we say buy Nigerian products. When you buy that, it's an economic issue, it's not just a economic issue. When you buy Nigerian products, those companies, you increase their utilization, industrial utilization, you increase their productivity, they employ more people, that way you contribute to job creation. So it's important. And there are two engines for economic, in terms of expenditure in any economy. It's government expenditure, private sector expenditure. Government expenditure is my money, I want to create jobs. That's government primary responsibility. Primary responsibility is to create economic growth. Therefore, government has a primary responsibility to make sure that it makes money work for the government and for the Nigerian people. And the best way to make sure is send government money to patronize made in Nigerian products. And therefore, I am a big fan of that, and there's a level weighing council on that. And I'm not alone on that. The Ministry of Information is also a big advocate of buying made in Nigerian products. So we are on the same page. You talked about manufacturing of cars. Maybe you didn't see my presentation, but I did say that is one of the programs we are focusing on, that we have almost completed and actually have worked with the OEMs on it. And you will see once that is approved, you see the change in the automobile industry. And you see that your dreams of having made in Nigerian products, what was wrong with what we need many years ago? Was that instead of wanting to become a capitalist in the country, when employing income distribution and others, becoming an assemble. There was no policy, no strategy to make sure that you look at it across the value chain. To make sure that you are regulating and controlling the local content element. When you look at cars, there are more than, I think by there are at least more than 2,000 different parts in the car. The OEMs actually produce less than 30% of the car. The SMEs produce 70% of the parts of the car. When you look at the car today, it has made of iron, it's made of steel, it's made of plastic, it's made of rubber, it's made of all that. So if you want to produce cars, you must be able to go through the value chain. So when you talk about the body of the car, it's made of metal. Where does that come from? Iron. So you can go from your iron to pellets to cold rolling mill to the flashes. We never had that in Nigeria. Today, we have capacity capacity. We have 2 or 3, actually 4 coal rolling mills in the country that have capacity to produce everything we need in the country as of today. When you look at the cars today, I like that. Cars are like today because a lot of parts of the car is made of plastic. Before, when we had many years ago, we never had any plastic industry in any plastic industry sector in this country. Why? We didn't have a chemical industry in this country. Today, we have a chemical industry that are producing the propylene, ethylene, and all the raw materials that you need for plastic industry. And today, we are producing, like Innocent today, produces all the plastic it needs for its cars in any way. So the environment is ready, it's right today, that in the 70s, 80s. So we are ready, and that's why that policy is ready. I am very optimistic it's going to work. In terms of the question, because that's not, I said the first strategy on the backward integration, and I said that the first phase has been completed. The first phase was about availability and production of cement. We were a country that was importing, spending more than 250 million naira on importing cement. That number should have gone up by now. We had limestone in the country. We were only producing 2 million metric tons. Today, because of that policy, we now produce 28.6 million metric tons in the country. We now export. So we have achieved availability and production. The second phase, like I said, we have not started, and the committee is working on it now. It's now to look the next step is about price and about quality, about control, and the use of cement and the export of cement. So I can assure you that within weeks they are working on it already, and we will do everything we can. But we must understand also that this is a free enterprise. They may invest to make money, but we must make sure that the consumers are protected. That brings me to one question on consumers. That consumers are not well protected to some extent and do not have the rights heavily protected. We are lucky that the new DG of CPC is also a lawyer. She has reviewed all the laws, and you're looking at it, and that's why for the first time you are looking at the law of CPC extend beyond substandard goods to look at customer service, looking at the airlines, looking at the telecom companies, looking at the power companies, looking at it and see, make sure that consumers are adequately looked at and protected. And we have started seeing some changes, but I say, give us time, we will see more changes. You talked about the bill, but the act, yes, the act is obsolete. That is why it's with the National Assembly now. There was a public hearing on it a few weeks ago, and you see more changes in the act which address most of the questions you raised. I think overall, most of the questions that were raised, we talked about textile, that we didn't talk about textile. I didn't say as one of the agro-allied industry we are focused on is textile and garment. We had a very good textile industry before, but it only stopped at textile and then it died. Now we're bringing it back. BOI has played a big role in that, and that's why the industrial productivity in that sector has gone up from about 25-27% to about 52% today, and has saved about 8,000 jobs and 5,000 jobs have been created today. But that's not where we want to be. We want higher, want to go higher, want to do better. So for the first time in the country, we are looking at it again across the whole market from cotton down to garment. We never had garment in this country. And you need that is where the jobs are created. In those days, we had tailors, we trained tailors, they got their certificate, it was a problem to become a tailor. Today, you don't have them. You have people who want maybe or self-employed cars. When you go back to those days where you have real fashion designers, tailors well trained, and that are making shirts. When you go to the shop, thank you, Brand Panel. When you go to the shop, you want to go to the shop, you want to buy small, medium, large scale. You want to get to that stage where that is where most of the jobs will be created. So we want to across the value and say, what is the problem? It's not just about carrying, it's not just about money. But we look at cotton. When you look at cotton, the problem was there was skill and the quality of cotton. The Minister of Agriculture is addressing that heavily in terms of the yield of cotton in the country and the quality of the country and the contamination we have when it goes to the yarn sector. When it goes to yarn, to prove the whole stages, it goes to textile. Then you go to the garment aspect of it. We want people to now start making clothes and all that. And I'm delighted to say that as I speak to you, there are at least 2 funds, loan funds, that want to come and start establishing in Nigeria, and they want to do everything from supporting farmers to produce the cotton, to yarning, to weaving, to the textile, to design, to garment, and having franchise jobs around the country with their clothes properly sold. So we want to do everything from beginning to the end. This is the first time we do that in the country. So we have great plans that we're working on. Again, that policy, we've been working with the Ministerial team. They did their presentation to me last week. Hopefully in the next week or 2, I'm ready to take that to my team. Then before it goes to Fed and all. So a lot of work is being done happening across each of these value chains, in each of these sectors. So overall, I think I have tried to address most of the questions that have been raised. If I have answered your question, please forgive me. But I think generally I have answered most of the questions and told my time is up.
We thank the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment for those good answers that he has given us over the questions that are raised here. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with your permission, for some few days now, in course of this ministerial platform, we've been seeing a very young gentle boy amongst us here, and I think we should give him an opportunity to come forward and speak on behalf of Nigerian children. So you permit me to please invite Master Richard Aga, who has been participating in this platform, please come forward and tell Nigerians what it is about the administration.
First and foremost, I would like to greet the Honorable Minister of Information, Honorable Lavara Mampu, and also I would like to greet the Honorable Minister of Industry and Trade Investment. Ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, you are highly welcome. My name is Richard D. Aga from Nasarawa State. I've been participating in this ministerial platform, and I want to appreciate the government, most especially His Excellency, the President of Nigeria, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. With the latest report being given to us, we the Nigerian in this ministerial platform indicates or tells us that President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is trying his best. You can see with the latest developments that we have had from different organizations shows that we the Nigerians will have more better life than before. And also the level of crime will reduce. Why? Because there is employment. There is employment, so it will reduce the level of crime. I believe that most armed robbers and others that are committing crime, they are doing that because there is no employment. And I believe that as there is employment now, the level of crime in Nigeria will reduce, corruption will reduce, and other things. Brothers and sisters,
has been far much more a miracle for this country under this president. Far much where it comes from. It is his policies, it is his ideas, it is what he does for the transformation of his country. I think that this president, I have told him, look, just be courageous and go on. There is no leader that changes society that does not face this kind of challenges. Every leader that comes with a dream for his country will always have the big demons who will come out to challenge it, to frustrate it. But in spite of this, see what we have had today. That for the first time we have import coming down by 43%, saving 4.2 trillion naira for the economy. This is just here. Then you have a jump in the Nigerian Stock Exchange index 35% in 1 year. At the time that global economies are struggling with 2%, 1%, sometimes minus. This has gone on in this country. You have had here, for the first time when the Minister of Agriculture came, last year we produced 1.7 million metric tons of rice. During the rainy season, we produced over 600,000 metric tons. And then during the last dry season, Nigeria was able to produce 1.1 trillion tons of rice in this country. Together we produce over 1.7 million metric tons of rice. The president wants to get this country out of rice importation because Nigeria, with the capacity to export rice, is the highest importer of rice. This is unacceptable. And what we had was that in the last 2 years alone, one investor with $40 million has set up a modern rice farm in Taraba. When I went to Kebbi, we were together with the governor of Kebbi. We saw over 12 local governments dry season rice propelled by the Ministry of Agriculture under the new policy with Kebbi state government giving strong support. Hundreds of thousands of young people on the farms producing rice. The government told me last year that he has so far sold 3 billion worth of barley rice from those farms. More harvest will be expected next year. Now, also this period, we have invested $2 billion to raise new rice mills, which will produce over 3 million metric tons of rice to stop importation by 2050 by the rest of the world. And this is what this president has done. Now you have seen that in 2013, for the first time, we are exporting cement. We are not importing. We are exporting cement from Nigeria to other countries for the first time during this period. When the Minister of Petroleum Resources came here, we saw the revolution in gas. Since 1958, our country has been exporting crude oil, which was a big shame. Because in any modern nation, you will reduce that crude oil finished product before the export. But we had the wrong policy. We want subsidies and subsidies. We want the bureaucratic control. And last year, when the president said, look, we must stop this, let us remove this subsidy and allow investors to grow the oil and the downstream sector. People sponsored all sorts of things. Now, imagine what would have been happening if you had the same revolution downstream in the crude oil industry as well as in gas. Look at the multiplier impact on the economy. Look at the millions of jobs that this will create. Last week we had a Okobilingwe where we are going to have an industrial city. Petrochemicals, fertilizers will be produced here. Groundbreaking has been done. They're employing 100,000 jobs for the construction. And gas pipelines are being laid right down from the Niger Delta up to Kano to make sure that our gas becomes a commodity for domestic consumption and for production and to service the economy and new power plants. Now, if you look at what the president has done, virtually the foreign ministry and the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, the ministerial platform and what the president has said, they brought in some opposition elements, they sat there and they came out and said the president has done nothing. I have not responded to them because I want to finish my job. The reality of it today is that, yes, this democracy is new, and because democracy is new, the culture of opposition, the culture of good governance, the culture of responsible politics is here to grow. But that doesn't mean that our people are so low that we cannot separate facts from fiction I think what has happened under this period, growing the economy, the fastest growing economy in Africa, with also the greatest trouble from with the politicians who are causing confusion, creating politics of hatred, creating politics of violence, creating politics of distraction just because of next election. It is our God. No, this person cannot continue. Look, this thing we have seen since 1960. It has not helped this country. It has not helped this country. It has never helped this country. Therefore, as we round up this ministerial battle, I want to urge us Nigerians, like Richard said. Richard spoke to us here. Richard said, the president is doing his own, creating policies that are transforming the deficit inherited into opportunities for investment and creation of wealth. The deficit in power, he has transformed into opportunities for investment. And investment are now coming, investors are coming from within and outside the country. That deficit in power supply, we used to talk about something will be done about it. Nothing really practical was done. Now it is being done through an innovative policy that said, no, there is no way government will be producing power, transmitting power, with all the bureaucracy and corruption. Power is going to the private sector. And in the last 1 year, the bidding for the sale of those power infrastructure that are not working, we attracted about 79 companies from across the world, including domestic companies. Now that is creative leadership. That's creative leadership. In agriculture, we have seen what is going on. It's quite different from what we saw in the 60s. In the last 2 years, we have taken fertilizer scams out of government. Nobody, anyone is receiving any contract from the Ministry of Agriculture for fertilizers. And we have saved 15 billion naira in 1 year from some 25 billion from those contracts we have awarded. And people will mix sand with all sorts of things and bring it on board. Now that is gone. It is the business of the new suppliers who are industry people, who are commercial people, and we give them support, and they bring and sell directly to farmers. So in the next 50 years, you will see fertilizer every month. It's not something to be sold once a year instead of only by politicians who bring people to tell them they are selling fertilizer. Where do you see that in the US? Where do you see that in Britain? Where do you see that in India? That there will be big ceremonies of fertilizer seasons. So we are taking politics out of the economy. We are taking bureaucracy out of the economy. The corruption index you see, the day that we completely reform this economy and make it competitive, you will see that corruption will disappear. There is no more corruption in fertilizers. There is no corruption in Nigeria now. We don't have to bribe anybody to have a telephone line. We don't have to bribe anybody to get their land fixed as we used to do in the olden days. And yes, Nigeria's deficit was through policy turned into an opportunity for investment, for wealth creation. Now we can do similarly in the downstream sector of the oil industry. 20 licenses are waiting for investors to build their own refineries and export refined products. Then we'll take the money and we will not subsidize people the way we think every modern government should subsidize. Not that we subsidize, we kill the economy. This is what we have been doing because of negative politics and lack of vision. So I think that this president, if you look at the airports, you have been traveling those airports for decades, for some of you. You go to our airports, they look at what we share. Investors come, they get discouraged on the point of entry. Now those airports are looking different across the country, and 6 new terminals are to be constructed between now and 2015. So we have double electricity. The story of electricity will be told by the time that power stabilizes next year, when the new transmission lines are completed, when we can convey much more of the added generation that we are getting now. So I want to call on our people to appreciate what this president has done, appreciate this country and what this country is going to undergo. Now for my colleagues, each of them has been a star on this platform, each one of them so far. Telling stories that are fresh, different, verified, and this platform has been live on television, this platform has been live on social media, and this year we say, look, show picture, don't tell us a story, show what you have done. And virtually from housing to now, you have seen the things that have been done. You saw even from PTDL, which was at the backwaters when the agencies came. Look at what they were doing in terms of growing manpower for the economy. PTDL. in 2 years. And another 225 coming on board. Now thousands of people training in different places. So I think the vision for the president is clear. He is a new and a modern leader that wants to run Nigeria differently. That is the truth. And he's doing that through policy. He's doing that through vision. He's doing that through creating a team that will deliver results. I am calling on our people nationwide. The question about who becomes the next president should not allow us to run out this country, to rubbish our country, to go in and out and say all manner of things. Nigeria was as bad as some politicians go to Chatham House in London, continue to bet it. I'm sure we will not have been the first destination to invest. We will not have the highest economic growth in 3 years. We will not have the highest profit made in agriculture, in industry, in housing, in railways that are died under this century, completely dead. This president has resuscitated them. Now the trains are moving from Lagos to Kano with cement, with petroleum products. All those things used to follow the roads, they are now going by rail, all the way from Lagos to Kano. And by the end of this year, the train will carry products from Calabar to Maiduguri and back. That is what we want. As we speak with you now, we are almost 70%, building the first modern rail line in northern Nigeria from Abuja to Kaduna. Before 2015, it is the modern fast train that will be moving between Abuja and Kaduna, bringing passengers. So you don't have to live in Abuja. If you are from Kaduna, you can stay here and walk here every day and go back in the evening. That is what we want. We are wanting money to build a modern rail line from Lagos to Ibadan. The groundbreaking will be happening soon. Now we have gone more than 70% building the modern rail line from Warri all the way through Ajabuka to Itakpari. So that would take, for example, 8 billion domestic investment moving into oil and gas to produce fertilizers and petrochemicals. That's a long investment. We should give this country some quiet. Give this country some quiet, let this work be done. There is no miracle worker out there. The president is a miracle worker. Leaders need some calm. Leaders need some patience from citizens. But the problem is not from citizens. It is mainly from we the politicians who think that are making the highest noise in the next election will be you. That is not what politics is all about. If you go to America now, everybody is quiet. Barack Obama, I said Barack Jonathan, I think that the communists. I think that the communists. Do you know what the communists mean? Since the founding of America, Barack was the first president elected from the black community. And the blacks are just 13% of the United States population. 13%. Now, the majority decided that they needed this minority in time of crisis to rescue the American economy. They forgot about his race. They forgot about where he came from. Whether the father is from Kenya, it didn't matter. What they want is a leader that will fix America. They elected him. Today are taking America out of the doldrums. He's growing the economy again. He's making America effective. He's making America fight terrorism around the world. He has protected the image of America. It's a minority. The glory will not go to Kenya where his father comes. The glory remains in the United States. So we in Nigeria decided that for the first time we will elect a minority. A minority that whose group has never ruled Nigeria before. We brought Goodluck Jonathan by providence. And in 2 years, look at what he has done. He has said, look, this is my report. My minister, go and give this report. When has it ever happened in this country? Look at this ministerial platform, where every minister has to come and give account of his stewardship to the people of Nigeria live. Take questions, take the most difficult questions from social media, from people in the world and everybody around the world. Now, while we are doing this ministerial platform, we want a question from the Republic, we want a question from Togo, we want a question from Ghana, that the ministerial platform will be an equal-wide exercise. Now, we do not have the authority to extend this level of accountability and transparency and report back to any other country. But I believe best practices, we are a community. Best practices will be learned across the board. This is what will happen. A very good thing in Nigeria will also happen in Ghana. A very good thing in Ghana will happen here. A very good thing in Togo and the Republic will also Africa will need leaders of the future, not analog people who have tried and failed. We need to move forward. We need to move forward. And that is why we are making it clear, particularly to younger Nigerians, particularly to younger people. Because we believe, even at this age, we are already going old. Because leadership in a modern era is sophisticated. You have to know the economy. You have to know the global economy. You have to know global policy framework and how they affect your country. You have to make sure that you are smart. You read the globe as a whole and then locally see how you can project your interests. That is what we are doing under this government. We are not the government of the old. We are not. We are moving this nation forward confidently. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring this ministerial platform to a very glorious end with Uganda, what is what I'm talking about? I want to thank my colleagues in the Federal Executive Council for what they have done, for giving us the cooperation, for coming confidently to tell their stories. I want to thank all stakeholders who have been coming here every day. Some speaking from all over the world through the social media. I thank my colleagues in the media who are here. The workers in the ministry that have prepared these reports. I thank you, the family secretary and everybody. And I want to thank particularly my staff in the Ministry of Information. This has been very difficult period for us. This program, going around the country, coming back to the platform, returning to the field, is not an easy thing. I thank all of them till they will coordinating. They will be in a few weeks ago, that you will be leading to continue service to the country. I thank my former family secretary, the brand new family secretary who has come, and all those who have worked with us. I thank all of you, our directors, who have been strong on this, for your social media, all of us, the network of people working to keep the ministerial platform strong. Some say we should go to the National Assembly to make a legislation that the program should continue after the rule of Jonathan's years. Well, I can tell you the best legislation is a legacy. If the legacy is good, it will be copied by those who come behind. You don't legislate a program for the people of the future. Do the right thing, do what is good, practical, and then the people will copy. And I believe there are so many other programs going on in this country that are as well very comprehensive. So look at that, listen to that centenary song again. Listen to it. If you go listen to it, unfortunately we didn't have the year to play. I'm fascinating Nigeria. Now those two presentations tell you the beauty of your country. This is the greatest country on the surface of Africa, and one of the greatest in the world. The largest concentration of black people, vibrant, capable, strong, and are able to cover space. We know this. So what we need is to come together, show what we can do for this country. Tell the negative politicians to give us space. Let them go and do their work. And let this country move forward. Give us peace. Give us peace in every part of this country. Give us peace so that we invest our money in developing the country. Not wasting it or celebrating it. So that we preserve lives. This is what we need, and that's what the president needs. And I want to thank him for his patience with all the attacks, with all the insults, with all the recrimination. He remains stable doing his job with humility. I am sure you will remember him. You will remember him. Even if we do not accept him now, because they say a prophet has no honor in his own home. Good leaders are ever acknowledged when they are there. But I believe this will remember him positively. So all of us, please, let us stand up and do a clap for the president for Nigeria and for our country. So like the centenary song says, storm may come, crisis may come, negative politicians may come, terror may come, from north, east, west and south. Together we stand. We shall stand strong for this country. This is the only country in this continent that has given stability to a whole region. Without Nigeria, South Africa would have been in torment up to now. Angola was free, Zimbabwe was free, Mozambique, Namibia, because Nigeria is too strong. Liberia, Sierra Leone, they have come to be thanking you here. Recently, Cote d'Ivoire, they are standing strong today because of Nigeria. So we know our responsibility to our people. We know our responsibility to the black race. We know our responsibility to history. Let us stand and make this country stronger so that we will be the pillar for the future advancement of this continent and humanity. And thank you and God bless you.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we have come to the end of the 2013 Ministerial Platform. And on behalf of myself, Yaya Umare Parsien, my name is Peter Dama, Director, Public Relations and Protocol, Federal Ministry of Information. I would want to apologize for any mistakes that we have committed in course of this occasion. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you at the next stage of the ministerial platform. Can we all now may I invite the permanent secretary, our new permanent secretary, to please stand forward